overall, deck blows. I'm just going to go ahead and win the 5th game in a row with it, and then I'm just going to get out and play something else. And that's kind of the thing about Artifacts. Much more so than any other card game, period. Card quality will matter less than player skill, period. Which feels really good. I mean, if you're a good player, you can win with budget decks pretty easily. If you play for initiative on the right lanes, if you use deployment properly and are very agile in your approach, switch up your strategy as you go, there's so much room for outmaneuvering your opponent. But it also means that we can't really read into results when we're trying to evaluate a deck. Like, this deck just did win 4 games in a row, but the deck is not good. Okay, so spawn right into Legion. Of course, we got Luna spawning right into Axe. Yikes. Ignite on the Kana lane kills this creep on the upkeep 2 turns from now. Feels pretty good. We can think about the future deployments. Ja probably wants to go there as well. Ignite slows down this right lane quite a bit. Using it on right feels pretty bad. I gotta play a different goddamn deck. This deck actually sucks. I'll try like my Hourglass Payday deck or something after this. Try to mix it up with colors. And I'm still not sure how I feel about Luna as a card. Eclipse is kind of neat sometimes, but it's not incredible. Is the good meta deck just Red, Black, and Storm? Those are the kind of 2 tier 1 decks that I would recommend. Although Red, Black is still in the process of being very optimized. So right now, Drow has a guaranteed chance of going to this creep. Feels pretty good. Could also try to contest right if we do want to, but we want to open up casting options here. And I think, want to prey on the weak from this lane. It's going to be 2 turns until Axe is able to take something like a duel. Now, if we are playing around a duel, which he still has a 3 of slot in his deck, we could play Drow to the right. Right now, if he duels on Axe, we're pretty sad. Whereas his duel is kind of disabled otherwise, which is a really rare opportunity. Now, we have a hand where we don't really have green cards, so perhaps in this case, we actually don't really mind him taking something like a duel on this Drow. Could actually be kind of a debate. I mean, if he duels the Drow, isn't that just good for us? I think that's what we want. I mean, we have a hand with no green cards to play anyway. Forcing out a duel this early on something we ultimately don't care about feels good.
The Legion stands united.
Goodbye.
So, presumably a duel on Drow is going to be what's going to happen. We can play a Sanctum here. We really want to take Prey on the Weak. We're very happy that Lucent Beam just won on this creep. It increases our dog opportunities by 1. If it won on this creep, we'd actually have 3 instead of 5. So, we can like a right lane. We don't really have that much to play out here. The Ignite's going to go here. So, Prey on the Weak is really what we want to do mid. We want a deep portal on the right lane because Arcane Assault isn't going to matter left next turn. We don't really have enough to play on 5 mana. If this was 5 mana this turn and 6 mana next turn, Arcane Assault would be much better than deep portal there. We can take the Sanctum here, but against 3 red heroes, the odds of him having smashed the defenses is just too high. We can't really risk playing Sanctum on a lane where red kind of exists as a threat. So we basically have to open with Prey on the Weak turn 1. Now, against this color combination, using Prey on the Weak very aggressively like this is fine. If he has a duel, he's forced to use it here. He has to get this Drow aura off of the board this turn. He doesn't have duel. This is very, very big. Actually, he might still have duel. He's eating... this is the correct play, actually, for him, even if he does have duel. So this is fine. So now, we can take the Sanctum into the deep portal on the right side, because this is the lane where he doesn't have red developed, so he can't really punish the Sanctum coming out early. We don't need Arcane Assault for initiative next turn, we'd just rather save this. So it's Sanctum deep portal here. Dude, this is a scary bush. What the hell? 3-8? Dude. So one of the nice things about non-blue matchups, we just fought a blue mirror. One of the nice things about the non-blue matchup is that you don't really have to worry about AoE, right? Like we played all these dogs and all these creeps here, and the opponent doesn't really have an answer towards these wide boards that we play for, right? Outside of 6 mana, we can't really try to restabilize this left lane, so we just have to keep fighting for these other 2 lanes. If Centaur comes right and has dual off of initiative, we want to develop a blue hero on both of these lanes. Now it's turn 5, so he doesn't have Berserker's Call yet. We're playing Zeus right, Ogre mid. If we're playing around duel, we want to double down on mid. Doubling down on mid might be safer. If he duels Arcana, I think we mind less. The problem with this is that The axe isn't going anywhere. These are both going right in front of the axe, and this is a tanky axe. Which means next turn, there's no Berserker's Call here, but next turn, this axe has a really good call, and given our hand state, we can't actually do anything about this. I think it's too important to play around this call. We have to think a full turn ahead here. Because these heroes are just going to be stuck here against this axe. This feels good. And we've got Luna deploying here for either Eclipse or Annihilation next turn.
These are strange times, Commander.
This is kind of spooky. Yo, are we losing? So losing control of left lane is much worse than losing control of other lanes. Left is kind of the strongest lane. It's sort of like how in chess you want to control the center of the board. Left is kind of what you want to control in Artifact. Because left goes first.
There's no weapon I haven't mastered.
Monk S. Get me out of here. Left goes first, which is really, really scary. If you're racing, which so many of Artifact games comes down to a race, left is the one that will have the it will have the winning play in that race. Because if you take the same amount of turns to kill each other, the left player will win. This sucks. We might lose.
The Bronze Legion stands united.
Can't really get a great Diabolic here either. Dude, we're killing all of our creeps with this Diabolic. Unless we draw a Prey on the Weak. Dude, if we draw a Prey on the Weak for the right side with this Diabolic right... Dude, are we Diabolicing this? This is so expensive. We're killing both of our heroes to this combat phase, right?
15 seconds remaining.
Satyr Magician off of initiative and Diabolic on the right side instead. I think we can Diabolic on the right side. We don't get the multicast opportunity. But we at least deal some extra. What the hell? So I think we can Satyr Magician first. If he duels it, I don't feel particularly unhappy.
Limits are for the lesser.
We have initiative steal off of Arcane Assault as well, which feels good. I mean, we have both mana refreshes, dude. Why are we playing Defensive Bloom? This guy's deck looks really legit, except for... I mean, Centaur is kind of okay.
I have something special in store for you.
Dude, are we really doing this Diabolic? This is really bad, right? I think we need these heroes to stay alive. We might actually kill this Lycan with Zeus's passive. This looks fine, as long as we don't just draw complete ass. Holy shit. Okay, we lost. We actually need to draw like anything with this, like a D portal. Okay, we actually lost. I needed to draw something I could play in those 3 cards so that I could kill this Lycan. If I kill this Lycan, then I save both of these. Dude, if I draw Prey on the Weak here, I just win. Holy shit.
There's a reason Axe is the toughest.
Dude, we are so screwed. So, no Annihilation in hand. We could deploy left. Just hope we draw Annihilation. Or Eclipse. Eclipse is only going to 5 charges here. That kind of sucks. That kind of really sucks. We have no choice but to triple mid, right? So I think I want my Luna on the right side, but to gain an extra Eclipse charge, I think I'll put her mid first and take a blink.
15 seconds remaining.
She's not really safe mid. She kind of gets punched by one of these heroes. So I think we give up left for a turn. We have to come back to annihilate this because this has ancient kill potential. So we have to annihilate this next turn. So he can't steal initiative back because green has no initiative stealing cards. So we pass here for initiative, go to miss, take the gust, lock him out of options, blink the... Ooh, this is a good draw. Sweet. Okay, so this feels good. So this is the Berserker's call turn. Normally very scary, but we can lock him out of play options here. I think this is fine, guys. Looks good. So we don't actually want our Luna here, but the reason we developed it here is because we want to leapfrog our Luna across multiple lanes so that she can get Lucent Beam off twice. So we just played her here. We knew we were giving up initiative with Gust.
Ready to fight.
So we just played her here so that we can jump her over here and get an extra Lucent Beam charge, and therefore an extra Eclipse charge. This is pretty valuable. Each charge on Eclipse is actually really helpful. Although, honestly, the fact that I'm killing this Bronze Legionnaire makes me reconsider. Maybe this Luna just stays here. I mean, we have initiative right now. He gave it up.
15 seconds remaining.
I mean, Prey is really good, right? But on the other hand, these are all dying anyway.
5 seconds remaining. 3.
I don't know. It's a really weird situation. Initiative next turn can only really matter if I actually draw either Eclipse or Annihilation. And the odds of me actually drawing what I need are fairly low here. This is rough. I don't know. The Diabolic was... It had to have been the correct play there. The odds of us getting screwed on those 3 draws are too low. And it's really, really good as long as we don't draw 3 unusable cards.
This is the greatest prize a centaur could ask for.
That's fine. It doesn't really change much. Bye, goat. So where did this game get away from us? So we're losing left in what we should assume to be 2 turns. However, we're kind of losing these other lanes pretty damn fast too. Dude, we are so screwed. If he gives up initiative, we can take a double Wrath. Do we have to bank on this guy giving up initiative? We have to defend right. Blink plus Prey on the weak. So the correct play is...
15 seconds remaining.
Do we basically have to rely on him being bad to win this game now? Okay, so we just have to rely on him casually giving up initiative. Yeah, this looks like the only correct play here. Okay, so we have to Thunder Gods and hope he plays a card. These are good draws.
Feel my wrath.
Okay, he's not a terrible player. Shit, we lost. So if he wants to gust our Zeus out of being able to blink, he will give up initiative for that end. We want to save our Zeus if possible, so it's important to cloak before blink. This way, if he uses gust, gives up initiative to keep our Zeus locked to this lane, we keep him alive. So the sequencing here is necessary.
Will come in handy.
He didn't take the gust, so we can just go ahead and blink Zeus over here to the right lane. He's going to get a really good Berserker's Call. We're going to be pretty sad about this. Where the hell are our Annihilations? What's going on? Yeah, we look pretty screwed, boys.
This is going to be
I make this look
Casual
easy.
Lucent Beam. Seems good. I mean, what are you going to do? Pass for initiative again?
I will have satisfaction.
I'm basically 1/8 gay.
Do we need initiative on this side? What are we actually afraid of? Enough magic? Nobody runs enough magic. And keeping our Luna alive has to be worth more. Yo, thanks for the sub, Timo Ash. Welcome to the 1/8 gay club. Yeah, it really appears that we're just getting slammed in all 3 lanes here. Horn of the Alpha sort of counters blue. I mean, as long as I don't draw Annihilation, it kind of does. It's like our streak has come to an end. We're dealing 11 here. So, easy game. Protect this from 9. Protect this from like 30. Okay, protect this from 1. Equip axe with something. Blink dagger on axe. Not even counting gold. Okay, so easy game. Protect this tower from losing 1. Protect the siege over here. I think this is fine. I mean, this dinosaur is doing nothing. So Drow goes mid, stops anything from happening here. Ogre goes left next turn, annihilates right before my tower dies. We just win both other lanes. Right now taking a Thunder God's Wrath. Yo, this axe is still at -6. The double edge is still on him. Thunder God's Wrath puts him to 1. Thunder God's is so good here. I mean, he can't stop this Sanctum, right? But Sanctum curves so much better next turn in a different lane. So we have to take the Thunder Gods now. Okay, so Axe goes down to 1. Lycan dies. Centaur will also go down to 1 off of the Zap here. And it will die to the Ignite upkeep. Yeah, I think we got this, guys. We're fine. No problemo. He gives up initiative for a Stone Holly. Woof. Do I want initiative or do I want to TP the Zeus? This initiative don't matter, right? We're just playing Zeus left. Okay, this initiative might matter. Might matter quite a bit. If we draw Thunder Gods or Ignite. We've already used only one of our Ignites. Deep portaling left is really important. I think this initiative actually doesn't matter.
15 seconds remaining.
I believe. I need this Zeus left. It's really important. So, no problem. Tower goes down to 18. And he just needs to be able to deal 1 damage to our middle tower. This is a good draw. This is a better draw. This is right in between. Hourglass. Oof. Dude, how do I take Maul when Hourglass exists? It occurs to me if I deploy in exactly this way, I will kind of lose the game. I mean, Drow kind of does nothing right.
15 seconds remaining.
The fact that he has Nez initiative is really bad for me, though. Do I actually have to
5
put Zeus
seconds
right?
remaining.
This feels so bad.
3, 2, 1.
I should not have TP'd Zeus. That was a misplay. That was a misplay. I wasn't thinking far enough ahead. So typically you open Berserker's Call here if you're him. He can't lock us out of our blue heroes here. Kills our Drow, which is probably the best thing he can do. He has no way of dealing exactly 1 damage to our tower on red here. Our Zeus stabilizes right. Presumably we have to give up initiative for this. Could take the Eclipse on the right side. Eclipse on the right side feels pretty good. To foresight into our options. We can't afford to use... Okay. So his Centaur is already dead to the Ignite, which means we can play for this here. And all we have to do is commit one creep on this lane, right? So we're not eclipsing here, we're probably eclipsing on the right side. Do we have enough mana to use Foresight? So we're Sanctuming plus D Portal plus Foresight plus D Portal. So we're always Foresighting here. We can take the Hourglass first. Keeping Luna alive is going to be more important. So we Foresight to open. We're either Eclipsing or Arcane Assaulting from the right side. Satyr Magician can be pretty powerful here.
I feel the power rise within.
Okay. All right. Might need Satyr Magician on the right side to prevent a little bit of extra damage. It's going to do more on the right side than here, I think. So we just double D Portal here. Satyr Eclipse on the right side. Right now, Eclipse is at 6 charges. This goes off, killing Centaur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yuck.
15 seconds remaining.
Satyr on the right side might not be enough. I think it's 1 D Portal for each lane.
5 seconds.
It's gotta be
remaining.
1 D Portal for each. Wish we had Ogre to clone.
Dire has need of you. War is coming.
This left lane, however, does look pretty bad.
Who doesn't love a good smiting?
We really needed the ability to play for initiative here. Might just lose off of not having that. So we can take the Eclipse into Satyr into D Portal. We want to see what the Eclipse does first, right? Actually... yeah, Eclipse first makes the most sense. As long as it hits the Thunder pack at least twice, it'll die.
You dare raise your
I'm pretty okay with this outcome. So we kill everything here. And now all we need to do is just survive left.
Do something
No problem.
incredible.
bow before my might.
This left does not look very good. I mean, he's just gonna gust us. We have Hourglass going on him. That feels neat. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we've just kind of lost. Like, he's got the Jawara. If he has either Duel or Gust, we just lose the game on the spot. He only has 2 cards in his hand. If he doesn't have them in his hand, he might... oh, he doesn't have the balls! Yo! I mean, maybe he doesn't need the balls. Maybe he just has duel. If he just has duel, none of this matters. We lock 2 cards in his hand with Hourglass. Please don't duel me. He's out. He's playing for initiative. I mean, if he uses Time of Triumph, we also lose. It looks like this is just an unwinnable game, huh? I mean, he must have Time of Triumph if he took that blink, right? We don't have enough mana to steal initiative back after anything. What we could do
15 seconds remaining.
is we could Potion of Knowledge into Arcane Intellect. Exactly. Shit. Didn't work. We lost. Fuck. After all that.
So do I hit people with it?
Maybe he just doesn't have it.
We wearing?
I mean, if I can clone Thunder Gods, I'm in good shape, right? Just clone Thunder Gods. Easy.
Smash you! Or smash you good.
There's no way he doesn't have Time of Triumph, I think. Why else would you blink that way, right? Right?
Of the red mist is unmatched.
Holy shit. What the hell, dude? I mean, he can't kill both of our blue heroes. If we assume Ignite matters here, do we need to blink our Zeus away? If we blink our Zeus away, our tower right takes 9. Oh god.
5 seconds
I
remaining.
think we have to double Ignite left.
Your world is about
Because if we don't draw Annihilation, we need to be able to Eclipse it.
The wolves will feast on the bodies of our enemies.
You're not blinking right, are you?
You never should have raised my ire.
Dude, what the hell is this hand? Where are all my playable cards? Gives up initiative for another divine purpose. Okay. Initiative or the blink? I mean, the blink doesn't do anything here, right? Initiative is only useful if we assume one of my heroes is getting smacked. We just still need to top deck into our option. It's still just top deck or die, right? I mean, if we're all in, we're all in. Okay. Let's just survive one more turn, right? Double creeps into these. Is there any argument for Zhao to go mid? Dude, he's got a Horn of the Alpha. If he slaps this down left, I need my Zhao left. Dude, this game is so over. What am I doing? My hand is so unplayable. If he's putting anything left, all of the red mist are dying. He loses almost all of his damage.
15
If he puts
seconds remaining.
anything left and I don't draw anything, I don't have the ability to win. If
5
I
seconds
use
remaining.
Annihilate,
3, 2, 1.
dude, I might actually need to put this mid. Okay, so we need to draw Eclipse here. That's neat. 8 charges. What's my out? I don't know. If he puts Centaur mid, I might have just needed to put Drow mid.
Fifteen seconds remaining.
I have to take an Eclipse after he plays Horn.
5
can do that.
seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1.
We can chip away at them.
So I have to Arcane Assault here. We're using Unearthed. Do I actually need to draw another card? I mean, I need to draw the other Eclipse, right? I have no choice. I have 2 more. My odds are actually pretty high. Dude, what the hell is this game? Unearthed mid? Nice try, guys.
1 minute until forced surrender.
Now I have to deal with time too. Okay. Holy shit, we got it. So this is damage immune. It's going to absorb everything on the Eclipse. We have to use the Eclipses to kill the dinosaur, right? We have no choice. Dino's got to go down, right? I think we do have literally no choice, right? Dino has to go down. He's got the proactive play. If he plays Time of Triumph, we lose no matter what. This being damaging, I mean, it really sucks. Yep, that's always gonna happen. Okay, guess he got us.
Force surrender in 30 seconds.
I don't know. It's a guessing game at the end. If he puts Dino mid and we put Drow mid, we actually might win that. But if we put Drow mid and then he Dino's
Force
left,
surrender
there's a really
in
good chance we
20
lose.
seconds.
Feels bad.
10 seconds until surrender.
Why not eclipse the Centaur? Yeah, just hit him 6 times with the eclipse. That's true. Dude, double divine purpose actually almost lost him that game.